head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Ryan Presley is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In now, Connor Pitts. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pitts makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays second baseman at 2-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Pitts leads off second with nobody out. Two pitch just missed.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Boof Bobo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. The 1-2 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. Bentley is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeff Pitts. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. So 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Samuel Feliz, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Mel Pitts is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's Chris Owings now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pitts is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
In now, David Tejada. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. The Rays lead it 3-0. So digging in now, John Pitts, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Pitts originally hails from Kansas. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. No outs, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ben Castillo will be next. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Ben Castillo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, Connor Pitts. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Robbie Keane, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. He's able to find the knockout there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Bentley, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Bentley is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Alex.
In now for the O's, Alex Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Keane at second, Bentley at first, 1 gone. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece up the line. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Striding in, Boof Bobo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or...
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Two balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Weak roller right side. Keane charging in on it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Jeremy
now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts, reigning batting champion in the American League. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Popped high in the air. Owings settles under it near second, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. Popped him up. d'Arnaud has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, but they're in front 4-0. Ready now for Baltimore, Alexis Sanchez, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sanchez, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Sanchez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Chris Owings. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Castillo. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, David Tejada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out here and a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
and this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full, Rays 4, and the Orioles 1.
Samuel Police.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, John Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitts, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 2-2. This is foul right side. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Third baseman, number 3.
Now in the box, Sammy Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
That misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Cabrera shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, center fielder, Ben Castillo.
Up next for the Rays, Ben Castillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Cano fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Orioles 1. Now at the plate, Robbie Keane. He reached on a single in his first try.
First baseman, number 38.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Pitts waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 1, Ryan Bentley.
So striding forward now, Ryan Bentley. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
High in the air out to center field. Castillo has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex.
At the plate, Alex Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sharp ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one. They're down here 5-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
And that misses for ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
There's Cano, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Stepping in, Connor hits. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Keane over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, Castro.
Ready for another shot now. Bobo, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bentley has it in his tracks. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Rays. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Settling in now, Alexis Sanchez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Now the 1-0. High pop up. Bobo is there. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Chris Owings now. Topped him up. Hits in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 5 and the Orioles 1. Phil Elam takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Phil Elam.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts.
Left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Jeff Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one. Fastball too low, and that's ball four.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Samuel Feliz. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1-0 the count. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Squared that one up just a little late. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
John Pitts will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sanchez racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 5-1. Standing in, David Tejada. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle. Lifted down the line in left. Pitts giving chase, and no one will track it down. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Coming to the plate now, Robbie Keane. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball 2.
2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 2-1 home. Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, hits. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They're down 5-1. Back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in now, Sammy Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive base hit. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike now. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 7, Jesse Pitts.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitts stands at third with one gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Count 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Men on third with 2 down. Fouled off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here's the 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bentley waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Leading off the inning, Ryan Bentley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Alex Cabrera, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Castillo is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 15.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts is under this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Standing in, Bobo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey!
2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 the count. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tejada is over. 1 away. Digging in, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. The 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Bobo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggles, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Samuel Feliz, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third, one away. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, John Pitts, as he hits one on a line to left field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Orioles 1. Into the box now, Alexis Sanchez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Hits. Gloves it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Chris Owings will be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he fouls this one off. Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's Chris Owings now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2 out, nobody on. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits this one hard the other way, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Standing in now, David Tejada. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Rays are in front, 6-1. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Rodney Kahn enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Ben Castillo.
Center fielder, Ben Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Struck him out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Jesse Pitts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Cano ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Ready for another chance, Connor Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it 6-1. Lorenzo Nieve will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Lorenzo Nieve.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Digging in once again, Robbie Keane. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Here's a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
2 straight.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding in once again, Ryan Bentley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hit back toward the mound. Pitts ranging up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Tampa Bay Rays hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Mel Pitts gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail Service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.